Hey everyone, so today I am talking about what the green screen background is. My new book that I've been writing with Brittany. Me and Brittany have been writing this. I'm not gonna lie, this book was kind of a joke book to us. This was like we weren't even gonna put this on Wattpad, but we were just like, okay, let's write it and then see how it goes. And I started to write the book, and the more we started to write this book, well, I started to write it and she was just giving me ideas. We just fell in love with it. We're just like, oh my god, we could do this, we could do that. And what I meant by a joke book, this was, so there's a little background to this. Me and Brittany were talking one day about how in high school, everybody, if you went to high school with me, Brittany, you'll know what I'm talking about, but for low context, I am not gonna lie, I used to have a crush on Caesar when we were in high school. Like, it was a small crush, but not everybody, I mean, there were certain people who made it bigger than what it was. It was just a small crush, but of course, you know how people are in high school. They find out one little information, and it turns into a big old thing. And to this day, it still is a big thing. Like, I know some people, like, will come up to me, like, if I talk to somebody from high school, they'll ask me that, or, like, that's brought up a lot. So, it was kind of like, hey, let's, like, kind of talk about it, but jokingly, like, it was, like, a jokingly thing to Brittany. Was like, hey, why don't we just put it, like, as if you guys did get together? And I was like, ooh, that's a good idea. And we were gonna place people that we knew into this book, like, everybody we knew, but then we got into it, really got into writing, and we're just like, you know what? Let's take everybody out, change everybody's names. Let's take the people that we used out, and we changed everybody's names to different characters, and now they're their own characters. Nobody is really based off of anybody besides 4 people, which 2 of them are Brittany and Michael. Brittany, I just felt like, because she's into witchcraft, so I felt like might as well make her a witch in this one. Because also in From Being Normal to Supernatural, she was not a witch, she was a werewolf. Well, she was a hybrid. So she wanted to be a witch in this one, which I was like, alright, yeah, let's keep that. And then I was like, I feel like you need a twin. And also, I wanted to do the same thing for Michael. I wanted him to be kind of like a warlock kind of thing, but more because, like, I wanted him in this book because I felt like Michael wasn't in From Being Normal to Supernatural series that much. He actually really wasn't. Like, his character was not in the book. He was just mentioned a lot, and also he had a child named after him. So I kind of felt like I needed Michael in this book, and trying to remember his sassiness, hoping I get it down. So if anybody that knows Michael and me, like, tell me if I got it down right. I really hope I did. God, I love writing Michael's character. It's just so funny, like, when he talks, like, I'm just trying to capture him into this, and I just really love it. Same thing with Brittany, like, Brittany will tell me, like, oh, this is what she thinks she would say, and stuff, so I'm like, we're having fun with this. The other 2 I wrote in is someone actually me and Michael know. His name is Chris. I will do another video on him, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to notify him first, unless he sees this video. It's not Chris. If you see this, tell me. But there's another person I do want to talk about too that is in this book. They gave me permission to write them in the book. They are aware that I do make videos about my characters. I've done it in a while. I haven't done it in a while, but I actually do not speak to this person anymore. And it does sadden me that I don't speak to this person anymore. But I still have a lot of love and respect for them, which is, his name is Gil. He is a friend of mine I've known for years. I've known him for at least 10 years, and he's such an amazing person. But yeah, I will go more into detail about him, about who he is, and how he came into my life, and why I decided to put him in the book when I do his video. And yeah, it's just basically, again, like, this book, I'm really getting proud of myself writing, and I feel more comfortable writing and more confident writing, because writing the From Being Normal to Supernatural series was like a huge step for me, and I think that book series changed my life in so many ways. And I love this series. Not the series. Oh my god, this one book. I don't know if this is going to be a series yet, just because I don't want to keep saying, "Oh, it's a series," and then it just with that one book, like me and Brittany are still like working out the little thresholds of it, because we don't know. Like, we were planning on doing like an entire series about this, but then we're like, ooh, like we were at one point just planning book 2 out, and we're just like, wait, why are we gonna wait till book 2? Why can't we just put all the ideas for book 2 into this series and just like spread it out? We already have like the whole storyline in our head. It's just at this point writing it down, and I'm loving how this is going. Even after we changed everybody's names and now it's its own thing. I will tell you a little bit about the book, just so you guys could get an understanding what it's about, but I do want you guys to read it if you guys want to. Just ask me for the link, I'll send it. But the book is about Dorothy and how she is from a place that's like a city that's called Nevermore, and the city is basically in between Georgia and Florida. It's like in between those two, so it's like on the borderline of each one. So I don't really say what state it's really in, but yeah, it's in there. And she was having a hard time struggling. It's kind of in the 90s at first, but then she does not get to Oz in like through a tornado. She gets basically sent to Oz through a tsunami. Yeah, I changed that part. And Toto is something you don't know. Toto is a dog, but yeah, again, you have to read this book, and Dorothy learns so much about herself that she didn't know before, and it's just a book that, again, I'm so proud of. I love how hard I've been working on this book, and Brittany, like, I love working with you on this book, because I don't think I would have been able to do this book without you. I remember I was struggling a lot, like, to think of a new idea, and then when me and you started to do this book, it kind of helped a lot. And it was I think it's just because we make it fun, and with me also too, I'm just this is me being perfectionist, and just, yeah. But read the book, let me know what you guys think, and see you guys next week. Oh, and next week, actually, I am going to do 2 videos, because it is Ernie and Caesar's birthday next week, so I'm going to kind of do tribute things for their birthdays. I love both of them. I hope they both have a good day. I'm not on speaking terms with Ernie, and Caesar's doing whatever he does, so hope they have a good birthday. Love them both, but again, I will do that then.